Hello and thank you for joining us at Easy Cooking today. It is December, it's almost the holidays, and we are in a mood for a lot of sweets. So today we're going to prepare some of my wife's Grandma Alice super famous fudge. We make it for our friends every holiday and we pretty much get orders at this point of time to just bring it over. Lily, do you have anything to say about the fudge?
It's yummy!
Natalie, what do you have to say about the fudge?
Yum.
Yum? Yeah, it is yum, isn't it? Now this recipe is not quite the easiest that we're going to be showing on the show. It takes a little bit of time and a little bit of stirring. So hopefully you have strong arms because you're going to be sore by the end, but it's definitely well worth it. Before we get started, we're going to see what ingredients we need. And at that point of time, we can get going. And I may cut through some of the stirring process because it takes a little bit. I'm not just going to sit there and bore you to death with stirring for about 5-10 minutes until things start boiling. But I'm going to walk you through the whole process, so no worries about that. You're going to know what to do. Our recipe doesn't call for baseball balls. Or is it? That looks like an orange. We're not going to put oranges in our recipe, are we?
Or baseball balls.
Yep. Anyway, let's tell everyone what ingredients we need, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar. Butter. Peanut butter. Chocolate chips. Evaporated milk. Vanilla. Marshmallow fluff.
Now that we know what we need, we can get going. The recipe is, by the way, called ribbon fudge because it's 2 layers fudge, 1 layer peanut butter, 1 layer chocolate. We prepare them separate. Basically, we start with the chocolate all the time, right? That's what we do. Sorry, I have to double check with my wife. My wife makes the recipe every time and I just help, but she's too shy to get in the camera, so we're in front of the camera. So she's having me do her recipe, which is perfectly fine. I don't mind. We start with a pan, saucepan, small size. You don't need anything too big. Yep. So first we're gonna do the chocolate layer. Nathan, hold the pan. Lily, put the sugar. How's that? We'll put the sugar in here. Then I'm gonna add half of our butter. We're gonna start with Calm Down the Lion or Lioness. We can keep going. Now we're gonna add the milk. Careful, Natalie. You don't want to spill it. Gentle. Good job. Thank you, my dear.
Now what do I put in?
You can put.
That's all you need.
That's it. That's it. Sugar, butter, milk. We're gonna move to the stovetop. That's where we're gonna be for the next several minutes because we need to bring it to boil on low to medium heat. You don't want to put your heat too high because it's gonna burn. Sugar burns fast and easy. Butter burns fast and easy. You just want to melt it slow and you want to stir the entire time. If you don't stir, your sugar is gonna burn. If you make the heat too high, your sugar is gonna burn. So I'm gonna mix it, and that's what I'm gonna be doing here for the next 5 to 10 minutes. And the lioness is in a bad mood again. She's tired. It's late in the day. Anywho, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna time myself just so that you know how long it takes. I'm not gonna put a timer, but I'm gonna look at the clock when I start. I'm on gas stove top. I may have to turn down my heat after a minute when my pan starts getting warm. But basically, this is what we'll be doing. So I may pause it here. I may fast forward. I don't know yet. Haven't decided. But once it starts boiling, you're gonna see some bubbles. We're gonna walk you through that too. Then we definitely turn down the heat a little bit. We don't want it too strong boil. And then we're gonna time actually, or stir once it's boiling. So I guess we'll talk in a minute.
Okay, we've been stirring constantly. Everything is melted together and the edges are starting to bubble. Once the full pan is bubbling, we're gonna start our timer for 4 minutes, stirring constantly the whole time. At the end of the 4 minutes, you're gonna turn the heat off and then we'll go from there.
It took about 5 minutes to bring this to a boil. Maybe 7 minutes. Our timer just went off. It's been 4 minutes on the boil. Caitlin just turned off the heat.
Mama,
and now we're adding the chocolate.
Daddy, can I pour this stuff in?
Sure, babe. Before you do anything else, I like to stir the chocolate a little bit so it can get a little bit of a melt.
That melted almost.
Yeah, because it's hot. Again.
Guys, that melted almost right away.
Yeah. Again, make sure to turn off your stove before you pour your chocolate. That's very important. Okay, now we're gonna add the vanilla while Caitlin works on getting me some marshmallow fluff.
I want to do the marshmallow fluff.
You're my recorder tonight, Lily. You're my camera girl.
I want to do marshmallow fluff.
Okay, we're gonna stir this in.
Can I do it? Here, Daddy.
Here, Lily, do this.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay, now I'm gonna
Little bit
stir
more.
this very carefully. Natalie just came back. She was a little bit
No more fluff. You need that.
emotional a minute ago. Again, it's a little late in the night. So I'm gonna keep stirring this until it's mixed completely. I don't like to see strings of colors in my fudge. I always help Caitlin with that part because I take my time to mix it well.
Yes, I'm holding the thing.
Okay, at this point of time, Lily, I need you to come over here with me. We have a greased pie shell. Lily, can you record that? A greased pie shell. And we are gonna pour our nicely mixed chocolate fudge in here and spread it out. At this point, I'm gonna take my spoon and I'm gonna spread it out. Make sure it's as evenly spread as possible. I mean, you don't have to be perfectionist on this. And now's the time to do a taste test. Lily, over here, let's see how it is. Hot?
Hot.
You can put the camera on me. I can do a taste test if it's too hot for you.
Can I have a taste test now?
It's really good.
Can I have a taste test?
Oh, it's on your shirt and it's on your chest. It's really good. At this point of time, we're gonna wash our equipment. We're gonna do the second layer. While we're doing this layer is gonna cool off nicely. Okay. Before this one gets tired, we gotta keep moving. Equipment cleaned. Layer number 2. Sugar.
Can I put this
Pretty
stuff
much
in?
repeat the process. Milk. Thank you.
Can I put the butter in?
Butter. Thank you. Spoon. Thank you. And we're heading to the stove. Again, medium to low temperature.
Yep. Whoa. Daddy, can I stir it?
We're gonna bring it to a boil. Daddy will stir it, baby. Stir it. Not stir it. I'm not stirring it anyway.
Can I stir it, please?
We're gonna bring it to a boil. Here in a second. Let me melt it and then you can stir a little bit.
Stir it.
Yeah, let me get the sugar mixed and you can stir it.
Okay. I'm getting my stool set up.
Our second layer is boiling. The timer is going. Again, total of 40 minutes. I need to turn the temp down a little bit.
Daddy, can you move it more?
So once the timer goes off, we repeat peanut butter, vanilla, and marshmallow fluff.
What?
Our timer just went off. Clear the timer, stove goes off, and now it's the peanut butter layer. Again, we're gonna mix the peanut butter a little bit. I like to melt it a little before I throw the marshmallow fluff in. Get the vanilla. And the last ingredient, the marshmallow fluff. I think that's good. We're going to transfer it to our pan. And off we go. Just pour it anywhere. Hey! You're a tricky bandito, aren't you, Natalie? Hey, don't put marshmallow fluff on me. I gotta lick my shirt now. And then at the end, I always do this a little bit. Hey! Make sure it's evenly spread before I get covered with marshmallow fluff everywhere. And that's it. We're gonna cover it with a plastic wrap on top. We're gonna let it sit overnight. And we're gonna try it in the morning because it really needs to cool off very nicely. And it needs to take its time to harden before you cut into it and try it. We'll see you tomorrow morning. Enjoy your night. Welcome back. Now that I washed my shirt and it doesn't have marshmallow fluff on it, and the fudge is set for overnight to cool and harden and get easy to cut and handle, we're ready to try it. This is what it kind of looks like. You can see it in the pie shell. These are the pieces. These are a little big, so I might not eat the whole thing because it's still rich. I mean, as expected, fudge is very rich, but it's really good. As you can see, very nice, very moist. I can squeeze it a little bit to show you. It breaks off very easily. It's really the creamiest, fluffiest fudge that I've ever had, and the flavor is just insane. I don't generally eat peanut butter and chocolate fudge mixed together. That is the only peanut butter chocolate fudge I eat that's mixed together. Otherwise, I eat just the chocolate or just the peanut separately. So it's really good. I hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know how you like it if you end up making it. Put pictures, put videos. I enjoy seeing your comments. If you have any ideas, let us know. But we'll plan on seeing you next time.